Welcome, dearest souls, to Integral Harmonication, Chapter 5, Identifying and Expressing Feelings. All glories to JahNitai, the most magnanimous, supreme, divine, loving couple. 5.1 What's alive in or with us? To say clearly what's alive in our body systems at any given moment, we have to be clear about what we feel and what we need. Let's start with the feelings. Example. One student in the university I was working with wanted to work on the relation with his roommate. Coach, okay, what is the behavior that your roommate exhibits that you don't like? Client, he plays the radio late at night when I am trying to sleep. Okay, now tell me, how do you feel when he does that? Student, I feel it is wrong. Coach, okay, let me clarify what I mean by feeling. It's wrong is what I would call a judgment of the behavior. Yet I am asking you how and what emotions you feel at that time. Student, well, I think that when a person is so insensitive to other people, it's evidence of a personality disorder. Coach, okay, I hear what you think of that person, but that is an evaluation of his behavior or character. Yet, I'm asking you to go into your body to sense what you feel for a moment. How did you feel when he played the radio late at night? Student, I feel pissed off. Editor's note, did you notice the incorrect tense? Coach, okay, now we are getting closer to how you actually feel, but we are not quite there yet. Let me give you a bit more background. Feelings will be used in a destructive way if we try to imply that other people's behavior are the cause of our feelings. The cause of our feelings is not really other people's behavior. It's mainly a trigger that makes us aware of our body system's unmet needs. It's not so much what other people do that can hurt us. It's more so how we perceive and evaluate it. Unfortunately, we were educated in guilt-inducing ways by authorities, teachers, parents, etc., so-called authorities, who used guilt to mobilize us to do what they wanted. They might have expressed feelings this way. It hurts me when you don't clean up your room. You make me angry when you hit your brother. We've been educated by people who try to make us feel responsible for their feelings so we would feel guilty. We don't want to use feelings in a guilt-inducing manner. It's very important that when we do express our feelings, that we follow that expression with a statement which makes it clear that the cause of our feelings is our own needs. We were taught that feelings are simply not considered important. What was valued was the right way to think or behave, as defined by those who hold positions of so-called rank and authority. We were not trained to be in contact with ourselves. We were trained to be up in our head, wondering, what is it that others think is right for me to say or do? We could benefit a lot by strengthening our feelings vocabulary and by understanding the potential impact of expressing vulnerability. Allowing ourselves to be vulnerable by expressing our past feelings can help resolve conflicts. It is important to have a vocabulary of true feelings that really just describes what's alive in our bodies and that in no way are interpretations of other people. That means we don't want to use expressions like "I feel misunderstood." That's not a feeling. It's more how we analyze whether the other person has comprehended us or not, which is a way to hide our feelings from ourselves and others. Meanwhile, some parts might feel angry or frustrated. It could be different things. Likewise, we don't want to use phrases like "I feel manipulated" or "I feel criticized." In our comprehension, these are not what we identify as true feelings. And we will explore the true feelings further in the next episode. So, for the highest good of all, you are warmly invited to comment, like, subscribe, share, etc. And may the Om Love be with us all and always. JahNitai. Until the next one.